That's going to be a long one, hopefully a great one, as we see the lineup for the third quarter-final of the men's 100 metres. Darren Campbell going in lane 4. The defending champion, of course, Darren Campbell. Better over 200 metres these days than he is over 100 metres. I think he'd acknowledge that begrudgingly, perhaps, because he is still a very, very high caliber 100-metre runner. His personal best 10.04 goes back to his European victory season 4 years ago in Budapest. Market Kokan of Germany goes in lane 1. Saw his teammate Kozenkov fail to go through from the first heat. Only the first 4 go through, remember. Aristotelis Gavelas of Greece, third in his heat at 10:47 this morning, in significantly better conditions than this, I can tell you. He goes in lane 2. Tommy Hartonen in lane 3 for the Finns. He was second in his heat this morning and actually beat Gavelas. Darren Campbell, second in his heat, was beaten by Theodoridis. I think here will be giving a little bit more of himself than he showed in his heat. He really was holding back and running very, very conservatively. Darren Campbell has lane 4 run away. Campbell now 28 years old. Roland Nemeth of Hungary, very quick starter. Won his heat this morning in 10:25, one of the quickest of the qualifying round, the opening round. So was this man, Francis Obikwelu, formerly of Nigeria, now sprinting for Portugal. Won his heat in a very impressive, languid-looking 10.38. But the gloves surely are off now, and we'll see something a little more serious from him. He's in 6. Wojtek, Jiří Wojtek of the Czech Republic goes in lane 7. Got through after finishing 6th in his heat, can you believe? 10:54 he ran. And Luca Simoni completes the lineup, the Italian there. Goes in lane 8. 10:48 in his heat, not far off his season's best. And it'll be very, very tough qualifying for him in this one. The third of 4 quarterfinals for the men's 100 metres. The defending champion Darren Campbell goes in lane 4. There he is. Coached by Linford Christie. Advised by Nigel Walker on occasion. My one-time colleague here on Eurosport, who I know will be watching with great interest. So, race 3 then, at the quarter-final stage of the men's 100 metres. Kokan, Gavelas, Hartonen in 1, 2, 3. Then Campbell, Nemeth, Obikwelu, Wojtek and Simoni. Watch Campbell in 4, Nemeth in 5, Obikwelu in 6. Great start from Nemeth, really quick out of the blocks there. Campbell with a bit of work to do, but reacts now. Obikwelu with some work to do as well. Here he comes. Campbell looking strong. Nemeth being swallowed up. Obikwelu and Campbell there. Campbell taking it by the narrowest of margins. 10:29 from Obikwelu. I think Nemeth hanging on for 3rd spot. The first 4 go through by right. It was close for 4th. Might have been over on the far side, actually, the Greek Gavelas. Or was it Kokan, the German, grabbing 4th spot? Just waiting to see. Well, maybe the director focusing on Kokan because he did grab the 4th spot. Nemeth, so quick. And again, the computer showing that he reacted significantly the best of all of them. And he needed to, because he had 2 big men either side of him, Derek. But Obikwelu really looks to me like he's only beginning to start working in the second half of each of these races.
Yeah, he seems to be only running the last 30 metres. But Nemeth got a flying start. Darren ran quite well. He was put under pressure by Nemeth, but didn't buckle. Ran his own race. There you see Darren in lane 4. Just being slightly shielded by Nemeth, who got that flying start. And in lane number 2, Gavelas going quite well at this stage, but now Darren just starting to work his way towards the front of the race. And Obikwelu doing exactly the same. Darren has a quick check look over his right. Sees that he's safely into the semi-final.
Well, 10:29 for Darren Campbell to win that one. Nemeth they're giving second place to at the moment, 10:32. Certainly Obikwelu did ease off at the line. Nemeth kept running. Yes, Obikwelu third, 10:33. In fourth, Gavelas of Greece, 10:35. Tommy Hartinen in fifth, 10:42. So the German Kokan going no further than the quarterfinals, the men's 100. Darren Campbell looking very strong and confident as he maintains this successful defence, this challenge for a successful defence of his 1998 title.
Like you, Tim, I think his best event this year is going to be the 200. And whatever he does in his men's 100, I think he'll look at it as a bonus. It's a good warm-up for the 200. And there is the result of the 200. Campbell winning 10:29. Nemeth in second. Obikwelu and Gavelas, the other two qualifiers, in 10:33 and 10:35 respectively.
In lane 4. So once again then, the men's 100-meter finalists load themselves into the blocks. Theodoridis given a full start in lane 4. Nemeth in 1, Campbell in 2, and Tep in 3, Theodoridis in 4, Chambers in 5, Obikwelu of Portugal in 6, Gavelas in 7, Poyonen in lane 8. The defending champion Campbell in lane 2, Chambers the favourite in 5, Obikwelu the threat in 6. Oh, and that was Darren Campbell again. That was Darren Campbell again, but I don't think he was credited with the first one. It was Theodoridis. Yes. So we've had 2 full starts. The first by Theodoridis, which I thought was Campbell. And the second one is indeed by Campbell. Now Linford Christie and Nigel Walker will be worried. Theodoridis, though, slightly emasculated by that full start because he's a very, very quick starter. Likes to come out of the blocks and grab half a metre on the rest of the field, and that's one of his strengths. Tends to get run down. Oh, he knows it was close. Darren looks to be really enjoying himself, doesn't he? I mean, since the Olympic Games when he took the silver medal, then won the World Cup, won the Grand Prix final 200 metres, he had well over a year of problems, Derek, and he really is enjoying his athletics now.
He's a different athlete since he's come back from his injury, Tim. He's enjoying his athletics. I don't think he takes anything for granted, because once you get an injury and have it all taken away from you, it really isn't a nice thing.
So the men's 100 metres final then, Nemeth, Campbell, Tep, Theodoridis in 1, 2, 3, 4, Chambers in 5, Obikwelu of the big Portuguese in 6, Gavelas and Poyonen in 7 and 8. And that was Nemeth in lane 1, I think.
I have to say, Tim, Obikwelu here is not keeping his cool. He's getting a bit cheesed off, to put it mildly. And it's not the sort of things you want to be doing or showing your opposition. These are the times when you need to stay cool, you need to stay calm.
Lane 4 being given the full start. Well, I'm staggered. Theodoridis was the first full start. Another one went to Darren Campbell, and Theodoridis being credited with that one and is out of the European Championship final. Oh, my word. Look at it, closing eyes there. You can see what he's thinking. I don't believe I've done that. Watch the pressure on the shoes. Watch his shoes, the silver shoes to the right of picture. The pressure is applied there, even if the shoulders don't come up early. That's what constitutes a full start. Oh, well, he has my sympathy because it's detracted from the final somewhat. But that's the rules of the game. It looks very calm now. probably looking for a treat to punch later on this evening.
Or someone.
Exactly, yeah. Dark glasses time after this. Well, disappointment for the Greek there. Georgios Theodoridis is out of this 100 metres final. 7 men then line up for what, the 5th time? So we've had 1 faulty start and 3 full starts. Nemeth in 1, Campbell in 2, Ntep in 3, Chambers in 5, Obikwelu in 6, Gavalas in 7, Poyonen in lane 8. Away this time, good start from Darren Campbell. Nemeth well got away well, but look at Dwayne Chambers, a great start from him. He's got some catching to do as Obikwelu. Dwayne Chambers is going to take it. Obikwelu second, Campbell third there. The time, 9.96. Can you believe it? That's a new championship record and a personal best if it's confirmed for Dwayne Chambers. And that is the best start I've seen from Dwayne Chambers this season. He's got it right. He's twice beaten Maurice Greene. You can never underestimate anybody that can boast that. But Obikwelu was blown away there. Great to see Darren Campbell take the bronze for Great Britain, but that was sprinting of the very highest order.
Well, what a start for Dwayne Chambers. As soon as he got out them blocks, he was into his running. He had, as you say, a fantastic start. And to be honest, once he got to 50 metres, there was nobody else in it. Darren Campbell there, and Obikwelu done very well. Very pleased for Darren Campbell to pick up a bronze medal after all his injuries. But Dwayne Chambers, what a run, 9.96. Superb running for Dwayne. Well, he's got over the disappointment of the Commonwealth Games. I may not know much about sprinting, but I can tell you one thing, he didn't get any cramp there. There, number 1, he says. And on this occasion, he is number 1, 9.96.
The second gold for Great Britain. Obikwelu 10.06, a national record for the Portuguese, and Darren Campbell 10.15 for the bronze medal. Darren won't care a hoot about the time. He's got yet another medal in his comeback season.
That's right. But this man keeps the European Championship title in the country for another 4 years. As you said, Linford Christie winning it 3 times, then this man, Darren Campbell, winning it 4 years ago. And now this man. 9.96. A new personal best for Dwayne Chambers by 1/100th of a second. And here's that race again. Look at his start there in lane 5. Remember, he had nobody to his left. Directly to his left, and Obikwelu on his right here is working quite hard, but there's no way no one's going to catch Dwayne Chambers. There's only one person in it, with all due respect to Obikwelu and Darren Campbell, who are running very well. Look at this, Chambers is just powering down the track and wins the title, and there's that familiar grin of Chambers. Again, look at that start in lane 5 in the middle of your picture there. Obikwelu going quite well here. Campbell didn't have a fantastic start, but as usual, very strong at the finish. But no one else can touch this man, Dwayne Chambers, European champion.
Well, that really does exorcise the ghosts of Manchester, doesn't it? Gold for Dwayne Chambers, and I suspect strongly the sweetest of the two had he taken the Commonwealth title as well. The one he would have wanted if he'd been told he could only have the one, than to win in front of the European audience, in front of a more globally respected stage, I suppose. This might be the one he wanted, although actually sprinting in the Commonwealth Games is probably of a higher order with the Jamaicans and the Bahamians. The European Championships in the vast majority of disciplines is considered of a higher order. Championship record, the time confirmed as 9.96 into a minuscule headwind. Gold for Great Britain, bronze for Darren Campbell for Britain, Obikwelu a silver for Portugal in a national record.